Hello, I'm Warren Hamilton from Senate District 7 for our weekly legislative update. We'll talk to you about House Bill 1674, which in the media has been called the anti-protest bill. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. This bill does nothing to restrict the constitutional rights of we the people to peacefully protest and to seek redress of grievance from our government. What the bill does is afford protections to people who find themselves in the middle of a riot. Okay? A peaceful protest is permitted, it's scheduled, it has a time, a place, and a duration associated with it. Blocking traffic on the interstate and attempting to pull people out of their vehicles and beat them to death is not a peaceful protest, it is a riot. House Bill 1674 affords protection to people who are trapped in a riot and they are afraid for their lives. Also want to talk to you about House Bill 1775, the critical race theory bill. In the media, this bill has been touted as something that would whitewash history. Well, in keeping with the spirit, I could say that I find offense at that term, but nevertheless, what the bill does is state that you cannot teach that somebody is inherently good or bad because of their race, their color, their creed, etc. Okay? I am not bad because I can't get a tan. If I'm bad, it's bad because of the things that I do. When we want to be genuine in teaching history, we teach all of the history, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That is something that gives credibility to the Bible. When we read in the Bible about King David, we read about all of the good things that he did, but then we also read about all of the not so good things that he did, and even some of the ugly things that he did. That gives credibility to his testimony, to his accuracy as an historical figure. And so, when we talk about our own history, we must be sure that we cover all aspects of it. The bad and the ugly, absolutely, but we also cover the good. And America is and always will be the greatest country on the face of planet Earth. Last thing I want to talk to you about is the debate that we currently find ourselves in between managed care and a state-run healthcare system. I feel that right now the decision that we face is one of the lesser of two evils. No matter which way we go, I feel like somebody's making out like a bandit, and that somebody is not we the people. I know that there are good people on both sides of this issue. On one side of it, we have Governor Stitt, a great American, who is trying to do right at the best that he knows how by all of the people of the great state of Oklahoma. On the other side of this issue, we have people that are against managed care, and they also are trying to do the best that they can to take care of as many people as possible. There's some things that bother me about both sides of this, and the things that bother me are the acceptance of federal money. What are the strings that are attached to that? What is the hook that's inside this bait? Slaves can be made with a bribe just as sure as they can with a chain. And nobody wants to be that. So we need to be very cautious of whichever of these sides of this issue that we decide to come down on. I would also submit to you that there's a great possibility that there is a third option. I don't know what that is, but I think that there's enough smart people in our state where we need to be figuring out how is it that we take care of the most number of people with the least amount of money, and that we keep this closest to home. And I think if we're going to be intellectually honest with this, morally honest with this, we may have some hard choices to make, but together we can come up with the best solution. And right now, I do not feel like either of the two options before us is it. Keep thinking, keep studying, keep being interested on our government, and keep fighting. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Oklahoma, and God bless America.